Hey guys, Playmaker here. So back with another anime episode review, and yeah, it's slightly getting darker. I just realized, but yeah. Episode 11, Skate the Infinity, King versus Nobody, top versus bottom. So this is where we get Reki versus Adam, and uh, yeah. So let's just get started anyway. So. We start off with a flashback. It's Adam and Snake, or Sendo and Tadashi, which I had to. It's luckily it's I actually just remembered. So Snake is Tadashi. Yeah. So we just kind of go back and see them skateboarding as kids. Just both of them having fun together. It's kind of a bit more backstory before it's like we see go back to present day and see like uh Tadashi just looking at an empty pool is kind of being sad. I don't know. That's always been his look. Has always been his expression. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's how the episode starts off. We then see after that Ricky and Longa being happy again, hanging out, being happy about skateboarding. You even see like Ricky like racing with Longa to a place for a bottle of juice, bottle of water. It's like a drink. I know it's a bottle drink. That's all I remember. And then at work, while both are working, we see well, let me actually I should probably back up a bit. So we see Adam just there's a lot going on here. Depending on how things go, depending on how things go, I feel like everything might come crashing down for Adam because he has like the skateboarding side of him where he has to keep where he's like seen as kind of like this god, this high being, this powerful skateboarder, and yeah, it's all these, and then you have like also this guy who Adam, who is also I know Sk8, just doing a lot of these things as we see. Is like he's the leader of a prefectural party in Japan, if I recall correctly, and then he's getting set up with marriages and just setting up like this like big political like takeover, big control for in politics. So he's just kind of like he's got a lot going on. I feel like this kind of influenced how he is in skateboarding, but I've already said this in previous episodes. His family's just effed up. just like they're more like the real villains of the anime. Oh, and then we see the red-haired woman. I forgot her name. Kimiko, I think. I forgot. I know. Like we saw her in episode 6 the first time. She wants to like take down. I know Sk8. That's I know like she's setting up a raid, or it was either this episode or last episode. I know I forgot. I'm kind of losing track, but we know that she's planning to take down Shindo soon. That's like just a lot going on, which will probably well, I don't know about probably. There's a good chance it'll like come up in the future. Well, it's just whether it's gonna be tomorrow or not tomorrow. uh, in the final episode, no, okay. So no, this is the second last episode. So in the final episode, or maybe in the next season or future season, things are just gonna go like wrong for him. Yeah, but anyway, so we know that he wants to face Reki just so like nothing stands between him and Longa, or Snow as he calls him. He then sends the invitation to Reki through Tadashi slash Snake. Snake then the guy then gives Reki the invitation, but he tells him to decline because Adam's just gonna like just pulverize him essentially. Like he's not gonna hold back. He doesn't want anyone getting in the way between him and Longa. Even on the card, he calls him the third wheel. It's like, no, you're just tagging along. Get away. Yeah, but jeez. However, Reki, in spite of what Tadashi says, he takes the invitation, and the other four, not long ago, it was Cherry Blossom and Shadow, who are still hospitalized. And then you have Mia and Zoe, oh, just also like, also talking about it too. Okay, so Cherry and Zoe, they're both just like, he sort of declined, but they think he's too dumb, which, I mean, he's not exactly the intelligent one of the group, I would say. And then you have Zoe and Mia just talking about, like, how come Reki's going through, but Joe was more amused that like Reki came back. Yeah, it's just kind of just some small talk. Uh, Thinking what else happened. There was definitely quite a bit. I'll get to the action later, but we also know Tadashi. He still wants to take down Adam, but he's also showing concern because skateboarding is like his only outlet from this crazy life that he has, like that he seemingly has like no control over. Like skateboarding seems to be the one thing he has like that makes him happy, I guess, in a way, or it's an outlet. It's like it's called a light. Tadashi calls it a lifeline for Adam, which seems accurate. Like, I mean, he was already devastated. Like, I feel like he just might just get worse if no one's going to help him out. But yeah, we just before the beef we see uh Mia, Joe, and Cherry Blossom is kind of like showing a bit of concern and just hoping he's okay, just drop out if he needs. But Manga just says good luck, hopes he does well, and hopes to see him in the finals. And then we see Adam versus Reki. Reki telling to not hold back, and restarts. I mean, Adam just pulls up ahead. Not really too surprising. Actually, something to be noted here. Beforehand, we do see like Reki like preparing for Adam, just while also like helping out longer with his board because it's still broken. The deck I believe he said was broken. It was like the skateboard is broken and uh he then asks Longa if he can remove some parts, just so he can put it onto the next board. However, he then asks if he needs the foot clips because we know he keeps slipping, or he needs it to stay on the skateboard and but still maneuver because of his like snowboarding background. However, like he says that ask if he needs it. Like Longa says no, not really that important. But he does like talk about some of the gear he has, such as the wheel is like this spiky wheel and this like rain wheels that he has just because he is prepping for Adam. He wants to like make sure I mean, he obviously wants to win, but also just not essentially get hospitalized or worse. But yeah. So getting back to the race, uh, Sherry notes that Reki is going slower than usual for some reason. It's people wonder if he's holding back. Adam just wants to be done with our beef, so he goes for an early love hug. Reki dodges it this time. However, that was a ploy by Adam. Adam got the read and just 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 grabs his head and just smashes it to the ground. Just and then just he says he calls it being generous for throwing him to the grass, but I mean, come on, you're going down a hill at like high speed. And then he continues to get back up because he wants to not look like a loser, and then still gets like tortured. Like he's just going through a lot. He gets shoved to the ground, like shoved to like the wall, uh, and then gets spun around. Like Adams is trying to send him to the hospital without like actually sending him to the hospital. Like, I mean, people are honest. Like, audience is honestly getting worried. Like, they had a good feeling Adam was gonna win, but this was too harsh. It's just unfair. Even the attack on Sari was a bit uncalled for from the audience because just whacks him in the face. He's just gradually getting more unhinged. Even Mia's word is like he should just like quit now, but Tadasi, who is under Snake, says that Adam just wants to make sure Adam does not survive the night. Like, jeez. However, we then see Reki, with like doing something really cool. He takes a risk going through like something that should have been a turn. He then goes off road and then dodges these rocks and then goes to the ramp and just catches some air. So like, he's just kind of like just sliding down here, then just catching air. Like, let me just grab something here just to get a visual. So that's just, imagine this is the board, just, catching air. Yeah, like cause he wants that, he even said like he wants to do it cause it looks more fun, just, yeah, honestly, the view looks pretty cool though, from his view. He even says like, oh, so this is what Longa sees. He kind of stumbles a bit, but I think the fact he landed at all, considering what his previous accomplishments, is like, man. I believe Adam still caught up anyway, but Rick is now in control, and then after some back and forth, which kind of involved like this strange like tackle hug. You still have Adam beating up Reki. Reki just, however, dodges last second when he feels water. This is where the rain comes in. Tarasi comments that when the weather worsens, you see the true potential of a skater. Adam then comments that the rain is the enemy of skateboarding because the decks get wet and you lose your grip. However, we then see Adam start to struggle because, of the weather. However, Reg is still doing fine, if not doing better, because surprise, the rain wheels we see earlier in the episode are what he has on his skateboard. It allows him to ride through the rain, but however he goes slower than in usual weather, which is like, yeah, I feel like some people might have seen it coming. I mean, for me, like, there was something coming up, I just didn't know it would be that. So he definitely banked on the rain and it pays off. And then Ireki just bolts further ahead. However, Adam's not done yet. He then uses like kind of this new move, which I called brutal swing, I think, a couple episodes ago. It's called full swing kiss. Just you know batting the heads off of people of his enemies, his people, just skateboarders, just just taking the time to like. However, Reki dodges it. He even uses the jacket as like a decoy just so he passes him. Adam, however, then like starts to slip in the rain. Reki making Adam look like a fool and actually gaining the like crowd on his side like as the ultimate underdog. Just riding through. Everyone's calling him a redhead, but he says no, I'm Reki. He's definitely getting recognition now. And well, meanwhile, people are laughing at Adam just because of like, just him being down, including Sherry and Joe. Just yeah, it's just a lot is happening. And in case you think Adam couldn't get any more run hins, you see him with like this raids mode, and then okay, so we noted that Rick was pretty far ahead. Adam like somehow catches up, just speeding for not too far behind now, and he actually almost like he hops off the straightaway in the abandoned factory, which I should note they are at this point. Almost lands into the audience, but grabs the hook, goes onto another straightaway, just so and then actually manages to close the distance with Reki. Reki, whose board was actually damaged from the previous landing and the other like damage he's taken from Adam, it starts to collapse. We see this close finish, and thanks to a broken wheel or a wheel collapsing last second even, Adam wins in a very close match against Reki. However, the crowd was still cheering for Reki just because like this guy almost upset Adam, despite all odds. So while Adam may have won the beef, Reki won the crowd over, and he even I feel like Reki also kind of won in a way. He got to do some cool stuff, got recognized, and got to enjoy such, cool skateboarding experience. Yeah, just definitely a lot happening. Uh, and then, however, we see like Adam kind of getting closer. He's like, I'm not like in a way, it's like I'm not done with Ricky yet. However, Joe and I believe Siri just urges Adam to stop. Is like, no, the beef is done, and it's commenting about how Adam's all alone, and then Snake, who is Tadasi and still in disguise, he then says to Adam he'll forfeit, because Snow, who is longer, is more fitting to race him in the final race than Snake. Which, which I don't know if I mean he did all this just to say alright peace. I don't know. It just felt weird. I mean, it definitely was an interesting skateboarder. We'll say that. Wonder if it'll come up again. But I mean, again, we got like no material to go off of because this is actually an anime original. And then as we close the episode, we see Adam with like these red eyes, and I should note they're actually, and I'll just say real quick. So we kind of see the credits. However, there's no like surprise scene. It's like I mean, Platt is like I assume it's planned. Just they want to keep everything a surprise. Just yeah, like this is it finale. Adam versus Snow, who wins? Well, probably it'll be Snow, but I expect a lot of other crazy stuff going on considering what else is happening in Adam's life or Sindo's life, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, definitely a lot happened in this episode, and I expect even more to happen. But yeah, so that's been episode 11, episode 12, which is also the final episode coming up. Definitely enjoying the anime, at least a lot more than I should. I mean, I definitely recommend it. It's something, and yeah, I think it's getting pretty dark now, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably get better lighting for the next one. I didn't expect to get dark so quick, but yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed listening or watching. Just thank you guys for at least like watching me talk about this series that I didn't expect to be this, this enjoyable. I know a lot of other people have seen it, and well, I didn't expect that many people to know about it, but it's like the people who do know about it, it's like they've enjoyed it. It's like it should not have been this enjoyable, but it is. But yeah, okay, again, I'll probably also do some like maybe an overall season, either like with episode 12 or just as two separate videos. I'll figure it out. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys stay safe. Hope you enjoyed watching the anime, the videos. Just thank you guys. Just again, watching me talk about it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Later.